Hi everybody. It has snowed overnight. I didn't expect it to be like this, but it's 30 degrees and it snowed. It's quit for now. Uh, so I want to show you around a little bit, show you what it looks like. Looks beautiful though, but I don't know whether I'm supposed can leave these covered out here. Dan, if you watch this, let me know if it would hurt them to leave them covered for a while like this. It's 30 right now and all this snow. I don't know if I'm afraid it would hurt everything underneath to take it off right now. I don't know how warm it's supposed to get. Everything looks beautiful, y'all. I told you when it snows back here, it looks beautiful. And I don't know if looks like the birds' feeders are covered too. But I thought it'd be pretty in the winter to have cardinals. If cardinals came and it was snowy, I just thought it would look really nice. So that's what we're looking like in the neighborhood today. Big difference from like 64 yesterday to 30 and snow today. There's the poor old stump flower. It looks pretty though with the snow on it and stuff. Kind of looks like a Christmas tree. But this is the state of the neighborhood today. Snow. Be a good day to stay in. Joy said for me not to stay out here too long. So what I'll do, I just wanted to come out here and show y'all what this all looking like. It's very beautiful. I'll pause it for now and then I'll go in and set up and we'll have a morning coffee break inside and I'll have a little chat with y'all. So I'm gonna pause it for now. Brrr. It is cold out there. I mean, well, it's 30, but it feels cold, I guess, with the snow under your feet and everything. But it's going to happen. We usually don't get a ton of snow here. Maybe, let's see, last year we might have got 3 snows maybe, and I think maybe just one of them was, heavier. But we don't usually get a ton of snow. Years ago we did. One year, I'm thinking it was 1993. I was still working for the same company that closed on me in 2012. And I worked for them twice, so it must have been the first time I worked there. I had to go to like Asheville, North Carolina, which is where I was born, and I had to go up around Hendersonville, North Carolina, and Brevard. If y'all know anything about North Carolina, it was a long ways away from home for me, and it snowed really, really bad. I mean, it was snowing like an inch every, like less than an hour, for sure. It was like I forget how often it was. Anyway, they got like 12 inches in just a matter of hours up there, and they closed the highway. They had, state troopers at each entrance to the highway, or whatever you want to call it, not an exit, but you know what I mean. And they had them there blocking it to where I couldn't come home, and so I had to find a place to sleep, and naturally, every place filled up right away. The major chains, because everybody was stuck. It just happened all of a sudden, and so I started looking around, and I found this little old motel that was old, real old, and they had like, if I remember right, it was nice looking though. I mean, it had the big rocks all on the outside of the buildings, it was built out of, and so it was pretty old. And I stopped in and I said, ma'am, I said, I've looked everywhere for a place to stay, and everybody's place is filled up. And I said, I don't really want to sleep in my truck, I said, do you have a bed? And she's like, well, we're closed. And, but she said, considering this is like an emergency, she said, go ahead. And she fixed me up. And they had, it was just, I had gotten able to get something to eat and everything. And at that time I smoked, and I had a pack of cigarettes and everything. So I felt like I was okay. And they had a big old down-filled mattress, a big one. And all I had, the TV didn't work because, I mean, they were closed, and so they didn't have the cable on or anything. And I couldn't get anything on it, just static. But I had my little, like, Walkman, with my earphones. So I just listened to the radio and stuff. And then, so I hit that bed. I'm trying to remember all this. I hit that mattress, and I just sunk down in, hey, honey.
Hey.
I just sunk down in that down-filled mattress, and I fell asleep. It wasn't 5 minutes. And then I got up the next morning and, thanked the lady. She really saved my skin. I was going to sleep in the truck, which wouldn't have been good. And I had food, I had all kinds of food in the back of the truck I couldn't get delivered. I was delivering to the Little Caesars at the time up there in several different cities, probably about 6 different cities. And I had tons of stuff on there for them. And one of the managers at one of them let me deliver all the rest of the stuff to his store. And then they distributed it, which was fantastic. Because my whole pants were wet all the way up past my knees, because of the snow was so deep, and I couldn't roll my buggy with the product through there. I had to carry it back and forth, and then I would also take my buggy and pull it like a snow plow, and make a place, like a path for me places. So it was really crazy. I was really tired and stuff. And then when I, like I said, got up the next day, I went to the highway, and it was open, although it was still bad. And then, so I made it home over the mountain, and when I got home, it was worse here than it was there. And I was like, oh no, are you kidding me? All the power was out all over town. Where I worked was closed. There was no power there, but I think they had like a backup generator or something to keep the freezers going or something. But so nobody was there. I had all this food on the truck still, and so I ended up, I couldn't even get in our driveway here. You've seen our long driveway. So I parked down at the end of the driveway in my truck. I didn't have a huge truck at that time. And
I remember that day.
Yeah, we waited till the next day. Then I called him. I might have called that night, called one of my bosses and, explained to him, I'm at home, nobody's at Kelly's, so ended up meeting my boss back down there the next day. I drove the truck. Of course, my car, I don't know what I had then. My car was there still, of course, covered in snow. And so my boss met me there, and we unloaded that truck. And I came back. I think my car was like snowed in pretty much. And it was, so he just brought me back home, I believe. And then I came home, and, the power was out. It was for like a week, I think. It was about a week. So we've got gas stoves, so I can, still cook. We could still cook. But what I did was I made me like an igloo outside, and then I put the food in garbage bags, real thick garbage bags, and then I put them inside the igloo, and then I covered it even more in snow. And then whenever I wanted something, I went out there and dug a hole in it, and got what I needed, and then covered it back up. Did that for like a whole week. And so finally, then when I went back to work, my boss came and got me, because my car was still there when we were able to work again the week later, whatever. And he either came and got me to get my car before that, or anyway, my boss came and got me and took me back to my car, and then I was able to come bring it home. But we weren't able to work. We lost our pay, and everything. They didn't guarantee our pay or anything, so that hurt really bad. And then we lost some food, but we were more fortunate than a lot of them. The way I did it, we were able to keep most of it. So we were cooking up a storm there for a while. We would go ahead and cook it, whatever we had to have, we'd go ahead and cook everything up on the stove somehow. So that was a real ordeal. But we don't usually have big snows like that. We just don't. We might have one or two that's maybe, I don't know, 4 inches might be a lot here. But you might have that freak storm or something. Like we've never had, I don't think we've ever had snow this early. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I thought my Dollar Tree truck tumbler went good with the snowy morning coffee break. But I was trying to think. I forgot to set anything out. See what I mean? Forgot to set anything out for today, so we'll figure something. We got plenty to see we're in good shape. If it was to have another snow, I've got a generator now. That's something I wanted for years and years, but we've got one. We haven't had to use it yet, but it would definitely run this. I wouldn't be as worried if I just had this refrigerator, the freezer and stuff. But since we've got this one over here, that one, it's got a lot of stuff in it, worth a lot of money when it's full. So yeah, it would definitely run that, and probably the TV and some lights and probably whatever we need, So we're set in that respect. But I really don't know what I'll have. We'll find something, that's for sure. Boy, Kitty got me good this morning. She had brought me lots of times when I wake up in the morning, I'll find like a little toy laying right beside me. Well, she's brought it to me overnight. And I noticed she was sitting up in front of me. I thought she was just, I don't know what she was doing. I didn't think much about it. She was sitting there, but she kept, like I was laying on my side, and she kept going like this. I thought, well, she's not making biscuits, because she'll do that on me, She'll be purring. And then I thought, well, she's not doing that. And so then I looked down, and I reached in there, and she had one of her little mice, little furry mice. She'd brought it to me. And then, but when I grabbed it, she like jumped me, and she got my hand a little bit. It's not bad, but she, I guess I couldn't see good in the dark and everything. And she grabbed a hold of me because I had that going. I was going like this. So then I threw it for about 3 times, and she brought it back up to me, but in the bed. And then the third time, she just disappeared for a while. And then she came back later on, but she was real feisty. I think she was excited because she's never seen snow before, and she was just kind of freaking out. She was real wide-eyed looking at the snow in the bay window in the living room. And I was over there petting her, talking to her, say, "That's snow, look." And she was looking out, and then a fire truck came by with its, not the siren on, but with the lights on. I don't know what had happened. It came by, and boy, she lit up. Her eyes, I thought they were going to pop out of her head. But she was really excited when she saw those lights and stuff and that big fire truck going by. So she's something else. There she's laying there. "Hey, you a stinker." She's all stretched out on the floor right now. She's nuts. I was trying to think if there's anything else. Marching toward my hashtag 2K giveaway. I was at, like I said, it fluctuates a lot. What was I at? 1950. I think I was at 1953 or 52 or something like that this morning. So we, as of right now, we lack less than 50 more new subscribers, and I'll be doing the hashtag 2K giveaway. And it'll be a Walmart card. And I've since found, I did mention Canada, but someone was telling me that they won't honor United States Walmart cards in Canada. How pitiful is that? You know, so, you know, as a result, I'll have to just do it in the United States. I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize that about Canada, that they wouldn't honor our card. Isn't it the same company? You know, Walmart. So I don't know. It must be something to do with the government. Then I don't see why it make any difference myself. But and I've got a lot of friends in Canada that comment and watch videos and stuff, and they're, you know, that's why I was wanting to, but this is the way things go sometimes. But I was trying to think of anything to do with that. I hope they don't change the rules. I didn't really look. I know they just came out with YouTube's new terms of service, and I heard something about contests. I don't know. I've always done just the same old way. You know, you enter and I pick a number beside your name. So I don't know if it's changed any or not. We'll find out. But what was I? I was going to say something else. What do you think? You ever think of something while you're talking, like in your head, and you think, well, I'll say that next. And then when you get done talking, you're like, what? What was that? You know. Let me think for a second, y'all. I might remember, I might not. Well, this might not be it, but tomorrow is going to be Logan's awesome snack reviews. I'll probably show y'all what things are going to be reviewed tomorrow, like on, if I have a coffee break like this, I'll show y'all what's going to be reviewed. But except for a few bonus items that he wants to do, which will be stuff that we bought, every item in it will be items that were sent to Logan by viewers to review. So that's really awesome. It'll be items from Flower Child, Jen from This Prudent Gal, and Joy Tucker. So that's going to be, it'll be a great one, y'all. And if any of you would like to send, you know, I don't ask for anything. I'm not going to ask anybody for anything. I never will. But, you know, if you would like to send anything to Logan or us, that's quite up to you. And I'll put my social media in the description to where you can get our address. But I appreciate everybody so much on that. I mean, I just talked to someone else that was asking for our address that's going to send Logan some things. And I'll let you know who that is. I don't want to say anything before they do, you know. I don't want to put them on the spot or anything like that. And there were several other people, and one of them was in Canada that said, actually there was two in Canada that said that they would like to send Logan some Canadian snacks, which would be really awesome. Logan especially likes, to try foreign things. I do too. I've always liked to try different things. I used to get stuff from Russia, and before I even had a channel, I used to get stuff I got some from Russia, Japan, another country, 2 or 3 other countries. We used to try them, and just we didn't do any videos or nothing. Hey, honey, how are you? Can you get over here a little bit? Huh? Say. Oops. Uh-oh. She's... Hey, what you doing? Can't you say hi to everybody? Huh? Can you say hi? Say hi, look. Over here. Hi, everybody. I'm mischievous kitty. I'm mischievous. She doesn't, like I said, she doesn't know what to think about the snow. She's going to jump down. You gonna jump down? Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't know if we'll try these today. I was going to try them yesterday, enjoyed it, and feel like fixing them, and I could fix them myself probably, I guess. I think you just microwave these. I might try these today. I know I want one of those croissant things that we got yesterday. I'm already thinking about them. It's Mrs. Butterworth's Breakfast for One. Cinnamon roll. It's cinnamon roll pancake mix. I guess it turns into like something like a pancake. And then you put syrup on it. It was only $1, and there's 4 packs in here. They also had some other ones. I think it was Betty Crocker or something. They had like cake ones, and they had a coffee cake one that would probably be great with some coffee in the morning. But I don't know. We'll try these one day, and I'll let you know how they were. And I'm thinking whatever we have tonight, I might be fixing this too that we got. I've never seen those. There's only 79 cents down here. So, sounds good. I don't know, I'd like to see how they are because I might get more of them. I don't know what the date is on these, but it's not till March 2020. So they'll be the same price. They'll be the same price until they get closer, and then they'll start marking them down. I've done figured out how things work, and I keep my eye on stuff in there that I know the date of, and then when it gets close, I go back and look at it and see if they've marked it down. Usually they'll use a green label, but we're pretty well set for the month. We got plenty of stuff, so I don't think I'll be doing too many more hauls. If I do, it'll just be a small one or something like that. But oh, we got, this is cool. You know, for Christmas, we decided to get the PlayStation 4, and it is the slim one, Leela. Leela was asking me if it was a slim one. It is. And we got it because we got it this early because they only had one left, the place we were getting it from, and they had a good price on it. So we got it, you know, and we had to charge it, but I'll take care of it before the end of the year, hopefully. I don't like to go past the Christmas and then into the new year with a debt load from Christmas, so we'll try to take care of that the best we can. I might have to do it in maybe 3 payments because it wasn't really cheap, but anyway, we were looking. It was a pain to set up, for one thing. If y'all have them, it was a pain to set up, and it kept saying like you had to put your email address and stuff in, or your email, you know, and everything. And it kept on Logan's. It kept saying that it wasn't a valid address when he uses it all the time, and just different things. It took us forever to set it up. It had to download updates, even though it was brand new. It had to download a bunch of updates, which took a couple hours. And finally, it was real late, and I was falling asleep by the time Logan got on it and started playing a little bit, actually. And but we were looking through like the home, like, you know, on a web page, but it's like a home page for your PlayStation, and it had YouTube on there. We didn't figure it out because I was too sleepy to worry about it. And he said he would look at it later on. He was getting aggravated with it after trying all he did. And then what I think you have to do, I think you have to download it. You have to go to it and then download it onto the PlayStation. And then obviously we'll be able to watch videos on our big screen. Well, it's not huge. I think it's a 48-inch, but that's pretty big, and it'd be awesome watching that on TV instead of on my little phone. Well, not super little, but little phone, and or my tablet, which I think that'd be cool. So we're going to check that out today. We got one game. It doesn't come with a game. Used to game systems came with a game. You know, I think you can download games off of like a library of theirs, but they wouldn't be the fantastic ones or demos and stuff like that. But the games are so expensive, we won't be buying many games, but we can rent games down here at Redbox. I think they're about $3, and you can at least see what they're like if you did want to buy one. But they're so expensive, we won't be, you know, I think you can rent, I don't know how you do it, but I think you can rent them somehow through PlayStation or something too. But instead of buying, we'll probably be doing that, you know. But we did get the new, I think it's the Call of Duty 4. So I haven't tried it yet, but it looked really, the special effects were awesome and stuff on it last night. But I was so sleepy, I just went on to bed. But wow, I didn't have any problem finding anything to say. What I'll do is I might tell y'all a story about my life, you know, kind of like that one about the snow. If we're on the days we do this inside, well, I could do it outside too. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I've had a lot happen in my life, a lot of crazy things, especially out delivering and working out with the public and driving way far away. I have some crazy stories of when I broke down and almost got killed a few times and everything. So I would tell you one, but I'm getting close to time to where I need to close it out. What I need to do is write it down or something, because I'll forget and I don't have a pen with me, which is very unusual. I usually have a pen with me here. But I'll immediately write down that one so I can tell you about it tomorrow. I hope y'all enjoyed this morning coffee break / inside. Brrr, cold out, snow. So I wasn't going to sit out there, Joy. I probably would have if Joy hadn't said something to me. But, you know, you got to do what she says, and she knows best for me. So I don't want to catch something. I can't have a flu shot because of my Entyvio infusions. If I got the flu shot, I would get the flu really bad. You know, enough to put me in the hospital, because it makes me anemic and stuff too. The Entyvio does. So they get one though, and everything. We pay for Joy's because she doesn't have insurance, but Logan his is free. So they'll be getting theirs soon. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Please press the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. I don't know what I'll get into today. I'll probably get stir crazy not being able to go outside. I can't stand that. I always go outside and do things. You know, I was out there transplanting stuff and everything. I can't believe it's turned this quick like this. But anyway, y'all have a great day, and I'll see you later on doing something.